Houston. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM. I hope you like that song. And we are on 1050 KCHN, All India Radio Houston. And my special guests now are Abba Dwivedi and
Vijay
Sirohi.
Huh?
Vijay Sirohi.
Vijay Sirohi. Okay, welcome to All India Radio Houston. Now we are going back to India, Delhi. We're going to talk about Delhi. Is it Delhi or Delhi?
It's Delhi.
Delhi.
But America.
It's like Delhi.
It's like Delhi. It's the heart of India.
Oh, that's right, Delhi. That makes sense. Okay, let's talk about overwhelming victory in Delhi. The most important question I have is this an endorsement of an AAP party's agenda, or is it an outright defeat, outright rejection of the BJP principles? or I should say, is this a win for the AAP party, or just they were rejected, so they had to select the AAP party?
Let me, first of all, Dr. Nikam, thank you so much for inviting us.
Sure.
It's definitely, we appreciate it. लेकिन हम लोग इस समय विक्ट्री और डिफीट से ज्यादा आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट कि ये विक्ट्री तो खैर लोगों की है, जनता की है, एंड दे डेफिनेटली आउटराइटेड देन होता क्या था पास्ट में, वन टाइम बीजेपी दे गॉट फेड अप, लेट्स चूज कांग्रेस, लेट्स चूज बीजेपी ओवर कांग्रेस, कांग्रेस ओवर बीजेपी. फिर बीच में एक ट्रेंड आया जो अभी भी चल रहा है सब जगह पे, हैंग सब लोग मिल करके गवर्नमेंट बनाते हैं, लोकल कुछ आ गए लीडर्स और वो मिल के बनाते हैं. सो व्हाट हैपेंड विद आप, एक्चुअली दे कनेक्टेड विद कॉमन मैन, कॉमन पब्लिक, और उन्होंने उनकी बातें करी. तो कांग्रेस तो बिल्कुल खत्म, क्योंकि वो उसका अपोजिशन था. अगर इस समय आप नहीं होती तो कांग्रेस आ जाती, फिर थोड़े दिन बाद अब बीजेपी आ जाती, ये चलता रहता.
वो कांग्रेस तो पिक्चर में
अभी तो नहीं है, अभी तो समय तो फिलहाल दिल्ली में तो खत्म है.
Okay, now let's move on to
I would like to add to this question in the way that we ran a very positive campaign. And we got a jump start because we started much ahead of BJP. When BJP was fighting other elections, we were focusing on Delhi. So bringing the focus back to a single state also helped us. But we ran a very positive campaign. We started a program called Delhi Dialogue. We created a website, we created a Facebook page where Delhiites and the experts worldwide actually gave the suggestions how we can improve Delhi and make it a smart city. We presented those ideas and put them on manifesto. This manifesto is a manifestation of all the efforts done through Delhi Dialogue. We had lot of meetings with the local people out there. We told how we can improve their lives using these kind of suggestions.
Well,
and these things, because we did lot of meetings. That means the message went out to larger audience. I believe it is because of this positive agenda, the BJP had no chance. Reason being, BJP, I don't want to say that people already fed up of BJP. Modi ji, being Prime Minister, still has immense support all across India, even I'm pretty sure in Delhi. But this was a local election. And we fought on local issues. And we just say, these are the 70 things which we are going to do for you. And BJP, on the other hand, could not give what they want to do.
Okay, that's what I was going to come to, because I have listened to the speeches from Rahul Gandhi, Modi, and also this one, your up leader, Arvind Kejriwal. I'm sorry, my mind is getting blocked up here. Okay, the BJP said the same thing during the national elections. We're going to cut the electric bill. We're going to get water to everybody. We're going to get into some of these more specifics. I even have read the 70-point manifesto from the AAP party, which was presented just before the Delhi elections. Why do you think BJP was not able to deliver, and what makes you think that you can deliver, because the resources are finite?
राइट एक्चुअली लेट्स डू दिस राइट हियर. आज का जो हम लोग थोड़ा सा जो प्रोग्राम आपका कवर करेंगे, हम ज्यादा बीजेपी के बारे में नहीं बात करना इसलिए चाहेंगे, क्योंकि बीजेपी का नॉलेज वैसे ही लोगों का बहुत अच्छा है, एंड इट्स अ वेरी गुड पार्टी. एंड ही अभी तो फिलहाल हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर वहां से हैं, तो वी मतलब उसको ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है जो हम बीजेपी के नेगेटिविटी की कोई बात नहीं करेंगे. हम सिर्फ आम आदमी की बात करेंगे, आम आदमी पार्टी की. एक चीज हम ये कहेंगे डॉक्टर निकम, दिस आम आदमी पार्टी इज नॉट जस्ट अ पार्टी, इट्स एन आंदोलन. It's a movement. And what happened in many Indians, it's almost like all of the Indians, pretty much everyone wants to live a simple life, you know, and होता क्या है कि it's almost like a Bollywood film, एक नायक आता है and it's like a fantasy come true.
Yes.
So आम आदमी पार्टी is more like representing a common man. और common man की जब बात होती है तो हम आपसे ये बात जरूर कहेंगे कि कॉमन मैन जो होता है ये वो नहीं होता है कि जो गरीब है, जो झुग्गी झोपड़ी में रहता है. दैट इज नॉट अ कॉमन मैन. अभी किसी ने हम कल फेसबुक पे देखा था कि कुमार विश्वास एक आईफोन लिए हैं 70,000 का, तो ये कॉमन मैन है. ऑफ कोर्स कॉमन मैन हो सकता है 70,000 के आईफोन के साथ. हम और आप सभी कॉमन मैन है. ये सब आईफोन लिए घूम रहे हैं, अच्छे अच्छे घरों में रह रहे हैं, तो क्या वी आर नॉट कॉमन मैन? वी आर कॉमन मैन. तो एक कॉमन मैन की डेफिनेशन होती है जो आदमी, विजय ने बड़ा अच्छा बताया कॉमन मैन की डेफिनेशन, जो कि विजय बताएंगे. हमारे हिसाब से कॉमन मैन वो है जो व्हाइट मनी से डील करे, एक सिंपल लाइफ जीने की कोशिश करे. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो पैसा नहीं कमाना चाहता, वो टैक्स दे, और एक ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए हर समय करप्शन से वो दूर रहे थोड़ा.
अच्छा, पिछले साल आपका पार्टी पावर में आया था, 49 डेज केजरीवाल चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाया, मगर कुछ नहीं कर सका. अब कैसे वो कुछ कर सकता है?
तो पहले तो हमें इस नोशन को हटाना पड़ेगा कि वो कुछ नहीं कर सका. यदि वो कुछ नहीं कर सका होता तो we won't get this overwhelming majority. At that point of time, his poll plank was corruption. Major corruption, and then he promised the people for the run-up of the last election that he will provide cheaper electricity, and it's not cheaper electricity, the electricity at the right price.
I see,
and definitely free water.
700 liters.
700 liters per day free water. So he, during those 49 days, was able to deliver these three major promises. Not just that, the health minister at that point of time, Satyendra Jain, actually took a lot of initiatives. The hospitals were running smoothly. The poor people were getting medicine from the hospital, which they don't get all across the India because of the corrupt practices locally in the hospitals. The nursery admission line, if you know, a lot of private schools take donations in India, especially in Delhi. Those donations were banned, and I can vouch upon that people have told me that when they went for the elder kid, they had to pay the donation. When they went for the younger kid during that point of time, when Arvind Kejriwal was there, the principal was behaving, the same person was behaving as if he has never taken any donation.
Okay, why was Kejriwal not able to sustain during his first term? Because that has a bearing on how far he will be able to accomplish all his points on a manifesto, some of which we are going to go through in detail.
Let me explain that. Last time जब हमारी government आई थी आम आदमी पार्टी की, what happened is there is two different ways to make a government. One was on an alpmat, when you have minority government, and one was a Gathbandhan, when you collaborate with जब आप किसी के साथ मिलके बनाते हैं. So there is a two different thing that actually क्या होता है कि मीडिया जिन चीजों को उछाल देता है, लोग उसको पकड़ लेते हैं, but the truth is very simple. Minority government थी हमारे पास सिर्फ 28 MLA थे, और कांग्रेस का सपोर्ट था, बट इट वाज स्टिल एक्टिंग लाइक अ माइनॉरिटी गवर्नमेंट. तो जब आप माइनॉरिटी गवर्नमेंट कर रहे हैं, एंड एनी बिल टू पास इन द संसद, आपको 36 वोट चाहिए ही होते हैं, और हमें नहीं मिल सकते थे. भले ही उनका सपोर्ट बाहर से था, वो नहीं मिल रहा था. एंड लोकपाल वाज अ बिगर इशू एट दैट टाइम फॉर अरविंद एंड आम आदमी पार्टी. दे कुडंट पास इट बिकॉज इन द संसद, आई एम श्योर आप उसमें यूट्यूब पे देखिए, वी आर 40, वी आर नॉट गोना लेट यू पास. अब सही और गलत का तो फैसला वो लोग जाने, बट दैट वाज अ पॉइंट दैट व्हेन अरविंद एंड एवरीबॉडी थॉट दैट दिस इज नॉट डूएबल, क्योंकि इसमें कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते थे. Anything they would have wanted to do, वो कर ही नहीं सकते थे क्योंकि उनके पास मेजॉरिटी नहीं थी. So it was a good move at that time. And as I said, because it's a movement, it's an आंदोलन, we have to trust our leader कि वो जो भी सोच रहा है. असली देखो उस समय सबने उसको कहा, क्या टाइटल उसको दिया, भगोड़ा और क्या, and now he came back with the sweeping victory of एकदम pretty much झाड़ू तो छोड़ो, उसने वैक्यूम लगा दिया.
Okay, I would add to one point over here. So now we are in politics, and it is a political maneuver. According to me, it was a political maneuver because he thought that Lok Sabha elections are just around the corner, couple of months later, and it was a majority government at that point of time. And the definition of the majority government technically is if somebody passes a financial bill, and if majority government actually asks the governor to dissolve the house, that means he should have dissolved the house and asked for the re-elections.
Okay, let me ask you a question, because and I've been in states for 3 decades, so I watched a lot of politics here in the United States, and Obama had the House, the Congress, the White House, everything. He had super majority in all the houses, and still he was not able to accomplish a whole lot of things because of internal politics and whatever it might be. Now, with the overwhelming majority of 67 votes, you have absolutely no opposition whatsoever. So, how far you think Kejriwala will be able to accomplish? Let's start off with this Lokpal bill. I mean, I want a specific answer this. You think he will be able to pass this Lokpal bill?
Yes.
वो क्या होता है कि you can pass the Lokpal bill in Vidhan Sabha, which he will be able to do it. There is no reason for us to believe he won't be because of the majority. And then that bill will go to Kendra, which is center, and then center has to put a mohar on it कि हाँ ये okay है. तो वो after going to Najib Jung, the governor. But I mean, I don't see any reason for this one not to.
Yeah, so this same bill has already been passed by Uttarakhand, the new state which was cut off from UP. So he will pass the same bill in his house. But especially in Delhi, the problem is that all the bill needs to be signed by the Rajyapal, Up Rajyapal, and then actually, which means that he will have to take the home ministry's input for that. So it may be hold up over there. But as far as Delhi Assembly is concerned, Delhi Assembly will pass it and send it over. I think very swiftly, maybe within their few sittings.
I see. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM, your host. This is 1050 KCHN Houston, and my special guests are Abba Dwivedi and
Vijay
Sirohi, and we are talking about Delhi elections and Kejriwal's resurrection to success.
Overwhelming
success. Okay, the BJP talked about the same manifesto, I should tell you, because point by point, women empowerment, women protection and all this. How is the Aam Aadmi Party going to do it differently? Because BJP was not able to provide this, even though they promised this before the election.
I would take that question.
Yeah.
So basically, the few important things which came in our Delhi dialogue. We did a special Delhi dialogue on women empowerment, and most of the points we came out was protection for the women.
Yes.
And majority of Delhi is dark right now.
Yeah.
Which actually makes women more vulnerable. So we want to make sure that the street lights are on, properly powered everywhere. There are no dark spots. Second thing is we will provide a button on the mobile. That's what the party is saying. We are using technology to improve upon the existing protection, and we will connect that mobile app directly to the police, and we will ensure that police actually get the information and get the notification and reaches the location where the